Hey, gang, welcome back to the Self Care Isn't Selfish podcast. I have hit record and delete probably a dozen times right now because I keep trying to choose my words carefully to explain what is going on in our country and what action we can take. And I feel like I keep saying the wrong thing. But what I've noticed over the past week with everything going on in our country, there is no wrong thing to say. The wrong thing is just to say nothing at all. It's been a very heavy week, to say the least, in our country with the recent murder of George Floyd and all of the riots and protests. And it's just heartbreaking to see how angry and sad and frustrated our world is. People of color have been oppressed for so long, and this just can't keep happening. And for me, I'm like, well, what can I do to help? I could never understand how a person of color feels. I could never, ever understand. But what I can do is try to learn more, do some more research, and what I can do to help going forward. So for me, you'll notice on today's podcast, I'll be tagging about 8 different podcasts that I've been recently listening to. I have been listening to, and some new ones in regards to self care, wellness, mental health, all from female podcasters who are African American, brown, people of color, because I want to learn more about what that looks like for them and what I could do to help support them moving forward, but also just sharing their podcasts as well, because I think what they're doing is amazing. I'm having a lot of conversations with my children, especially my 12-year-old son, about understanding his white privilege, but also understanding what he can be doing to help combat racial injustice. We just purchased the book, Just Mercy, for him. There's a young adult version that he'll be reading just to understand a little bit more about where people of color are coming from and what we can do to help. Also, you can donate to anti-racist organizations to help combat all of this disheartening stuff going on. I don't have all of the answers. God knows I don't. But I've been praying a lot about it. I've been doing a lot of research, educating myself, trying to educate my family, having hard conversations with friends and family, and recognizing my own white privilege and what I can do moving forward to bring more diverse guests on my show, and really just standing up for racial injustice. I know this is not going to, change the world, just what I'm doing, obviously. But I hope this is, a shift in our world. Will people, if they take if everyone in the world just takes a few small steps to understand, to do their research, to support a little bit more, maybe, just maybe, things will get a little bit better. So that's all I have for today. Like I said, I will be linking some other podcasts in the show notes that I think you should be listening to, that I'm listening to, from other female podcasters, other women of color, to get their perspective on self-care, wellness, mental health, etc., because I think it's important for us to learn all aspects of self-care from all different perspectives. So thank you all so much. I'm praying for everyone out there, sending you lots and lots of love. Like I said, I obviously, I'm afraid I was going to say the wrong thing. I may have already said the wrong thing. I don't know. But I feel like it's wrong to say nothing. So I just wanted to share what was on my heart. Thank you all so much for listening. And I hope you give these ladies I'm linking in the notes a listen to. See you all next week.